what a simply marvelous feeling it is to stand before the pyramids of Giza. They are utterly immense, you know. They reach up into the vast, blue Egyptian sky like mountains made by giants. When you are there, you feel so very small, like a tiny little beetle looking up at these ancient wonders. For thousands of years, they have stood here, watching the world change around them. They hold so many secrets within their great stone walls. People from all over the globe come just to gaze upon their sheer size and to feel the magic in the air. It's a feeling that connects you directly to a past so distant it almost feels like a dream. The Great Pyramid, the largest of the three, is a true masterpiece of human ingenuity. Just imagine the sheer effort it took to build it, all those years ago, without any of our modern machines. Each enormous stone block was placed with such incredible precision. It's a puzzle that has fascinated explorers and historians for centuries. And right beside these magnificent structures sits the Great Sphinx. It has the body of a lion and the head of a king, a silent guardian watching over the plateau. It looks so wise, as if it knows all the answers to the mysteries of the desert. I find it absolutely captivating. Standing there, with the warm sun on your face and the desert wind gently blowing, is a truly humbling experience. You can almost hear the whispers of pharaohs and the echoes of ancient ceremonies. These monuments are more than just stone. They are a symbol of Egypt itself. They represent a civilization that was so powerful, so clever, and so deeply connected to its beliefs about life and the afterlife. It's a powerful reminder of what people can achieve when they work together towards a grand vision. The scale of it all is simply breathtaking, and it's something one must see with their own eyes to truly believe. The mystery is what draws so many of us in, isn't it? We wonder about the pharaohs who were buried deep inside, surrounded by their treasures for the journey to the next world. We think about the brilliant architects who designed these perfect shapes and the thousands of workers who brought their vision to life. The pyramids are not just tombs, they are a gateway to understanding a culture that has shaped so much of human history. They are the perfect starting point for any adventure in this incredible land, a promise of the many more wonders that Egypt has waiting to be discovered by anyone with a curious heart. Leaving the pyramids behind, one's journey through Egypt continues to unfold like a wonderful storybook. The temples of Luxor and Karnak are simply staggering in their scale and beauty. As you walk through the great hypostyle hall at Karnak, you are surrounded by a forest of giant stone columns. They are covered in intricate carvings, telling stories of gods and glorious battles. You can spend hours just wandering among them, feeling the cool stone and looking up at the hieroglyphs that stretch towards the sky. It feels as if you have stepped directly into another time, a world where pharaohs walked these very same paths. Then there is the Temple of Luxor, which is particularly magical at sunset. As the day ends, the temple is bathed in a warm golden light that makes the ancient stones glow. It's a truly romantic and awe-inspiring sight. The avenue of sphinxes that once connected Luxor and Karnak temples is another marvel. Imagine a grand procession moving along this road, lined with hundreds of these mythical creatures. These temples were not just places of worship. They were the very centers of life, power, and administration in ancient times. They are living museums filled with the spirit and grandeur of a lost world. Further south along the banks of the Nile, you find even more treasures. The temples of Abu Simbel, carved directly into a mountainside, are a testament to the power of Ramesses the Great. Seeing those 4 colossal statues of the pharaoh guarding the entrance is a moment you will never forget. What is even more astonishing is that the entire temple complex was moved in the 1960s to save it from the rising waters of Lake Nasser. It was a remarkable feat of modern engineering, preserving this ancient wonder for all of us to enjoy. It's a story of both ancient and modern brilliance. Each temple you visit in Egypt tells a different part of the country's long and fascinating story. From the beautiful temple of Hatshepsut, dedicated to a powerful female pharaoh, to the well-preserved temple of Horus at Edfu, you are constantly surrounded by history. The walls are covered in art that is so detailed and so full of life. It's a visual feast that helps you understand the beliefs, the myths, and the daily lives of the ancient Egyptians. It's an adventure that feeds the soul and sparks the imagination in the most delightful way. No journey through Egypt would be complete without paying homage to the magnificent River Nile. This river is the heart of the country, its lifeblood, flowing gracefully from the south to the north. For millennia, it has brought life to the desert, creating a lush green valley where civilization could flourish. Sailing on a traditional felucca, with its tall white sail billowing in the gentle breeze, is one of the most peaceful experiences one can have. You drift along, watching the landscape change from bustling cities to quiet villages and green fields. It's a truly serene way to see the country. The Nile is not just a river, it is a way of life. Along its banks, you see children playing, farmers tending their crops, and fishermen casting their nets just as their ancestors did thousands of years ago. The rhythm of life here is dictated by the river. It provides water for drinking, for irrigating the fields of sugarcane and dates, and for transporting goods. Seeing this timeless connection between the people and the river is incredibly moving. It's a reminder of how nature sustains us and how communities are built around its precious gifts. The Nile has nurtured Egypt since the dawn of time. Beyond the lush riverbanks lies the vast and beautiful desert. The landscape changes dramatically from fertile green to endless waves of golden sand. It is a place of immense silence and breathtaking beauty. Taking a camel ride into the desert, especially at sunrise or sunset, is an experience straight out of a story. The way the light plays on the dunes, creating long shadows and painting the sand in shades of orange, pink, and purple is simply magical. The silence of the desert is profound, a peaceful emptiness that allows you to think and feel with wonderful clarity. It's a different kind of beauty, stark and powerful. The desert is not empty, of course. It is home to the Bedouin people, who have mastered the art of living in this harsh environment for generations. Their hospitality is legendary, and sharing a cup of sweet tea with them under a sky full of stars is a truly special moment. The contrast between the vibrant life of the Nile Valley and the quiet stillness of the desert is what makes Egypt so captivating. It is a country of incredible diversity, where life and emptiness exist side by side, each with its own unique and profound beauty. It offers an adventure for every kind of traveler. While Egypt is famous for its ancient wonders, its modern cities are bursting with life and energy. Cairo is a magnificent, sprawling metropolis, a city that truly never sleeps. Its streets are a symphony of sounds, from the call to prayer to the cheerful honking of cars and the chatter of people in bustling cafes. You can get lost for hours in the Khan El Khalili Bazaar, a labyrinth of narrow alleyways filled with the most wonderful treasures. There are colorful lanterns, fragrant spices, beautiful jewelry, and handmade crafts. It's a fantastic place to simply wander, chat with the friendly shopkeepers, and soak up the lively atmosphere. And oh, the food! Egyptian cuisine is absolutely delicious and full of flavor. You must try koshari, a hearty and comforting dish made with rice, pasta, and lentils, topped with a spicy tomato sauce and crispy onions. Or perhaps a warm plate of full medams for breakfast, a staple made from fava beans. And you cannot leave without tasting the fresh, hot bread, the sweet pastries, and the refreshing mint tea. The food is a reflection of the country's history, with influences from across the Mediterranean and the Middle East. Sharing a meal here is a wonderful way to connect with the local culture. Then there is Alexandria, the pearl of the Mediterranean. It has a completely different feel to Cairo, with its beautiful coastline and a more relaxed European atmosphere. It was once home to the great ancient library and the Pharaohs Lighthouse, one of the 7 wonders of the ancient world. Today, you can visit the modern Bibliotheca Alexandrina, a stunning piece of architecture that pays homage to the city's intellectual past. Strolling along the Corniche, with the sea breeze in your hair, you can feel the layers of history that make this city so special and so unique. Egypt is a country that captures your heart and your imagination. It is a place where the ancient and the modern live side by side in a beautiful, chaotic, and utterly charming dance. The people are warm, friendly, and incredibly proud of their rich heritage, always ready with a smile and a welcoming word. From the monumental pyramids to the tranquil Nile, from the bustling markets to the delicious food, there is something here for everyone. A visit to Egypt is more than just a holiday. It is a journey through time, a truly unforgettable adventure that stays with you forever.